Come here, Jude. Come here. Come here. Alright, lesson number 4. Fun with Shih Tzus. How to play the guitar. Ready? Good dog. Alright. So, we learned some open basic chords last time, lesson number 3. What we're going to learn this time is what I would call some embellishments. And by embellishments, I just mean little things you can add to it that just make it sound so much cooler. So, for instance, very, very manly embellishments. It's called a hammer-on. And this is what it sounds like. We're going to go back to that E minor chord. We're going to take the ring finger and we're going to play open string. We're going to come on top of it. Come on top of it. And yes, you might need some disinfectant after you come on top of it. The E major string. That's a hammer on. And the opposite way, a hammer off, is where you play the note and then so that's a hammer on, that's a hammer off. If you like Eddie Van Halen or any other horrible type of music, you might be familiar with that sound. It's real common in blues music. I'll give you a way where it's used a lot. Say with the E chord that we learned. Let's say we're getting a downward rhythmic strum. Just kind of a little basic idea there. So hammer on, hammer off. With the G chord, a really common one is to use your index finger. With a D chord, a common one is with your index finger. So we got hammer offs and hammer on. C chord, the middle finger is the common hammer on and off. And it might help to know at this point how to play a scale. If you're playing something that starts off with the G chord, it moves through some different chords. It's in the key of G, which means that a scale that starts with Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, G major, is going to sound like this. Actually, not really, but you get the idea. Down here, it's alright, so don't be like me. Don't just make up random notes in your scale. Go ahead and actually Google G major scale. Oh, there we go. I haven't played that for a while. And you'll notice that once you had played these scales enough, you don't ever want to play them again. That's why I can't tell you the last time I played a scale like that. So once you know some scales, you can move out of these hammer-ons and offs and in between the chords to move to the next chord. So for instance, give me an example I'm talking about. Here's a G. Very common progression here. You'll hear is G, D. So that's what the yeah, I like the every rose has its thorn, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Just like every night has a thorn inside, yeah. Every rose has its thorn. So, in between these chords we can play. And that's kind of how I play scales, is that I move chromatically through them. And if you listen to a lot of jazz, you'll notice that they rarely play just, you know, up a scale. They'll play the notes in between it. So at that point, it's, you know, I don't care about theory and all that stuff. I just kind of play what I think sounds good. So. Alright, so those are embellishments. Good luck with that.